Honourable members, indeed, industry has to match the groundbreaking pace of science. We fully understand that difficulties will arise in the mass production of vaccines. But Europe has invested billions of euros in capacities in advance, and we urged the member states to plan their vaccine rollout. So now we all need predictability. And this is why we introduced the export transparency and authorization mechanism. To be very clear, we do not intend to restrict companies that are honouring their contracts with the European Union. And there is an automatic exemption for exports to the EEA countries, for the Western Balkans and the rest of our neighbourhood, for humanitarian needs, and for the 92 low and middle income countries covered by COVAX. So Europe is always ready to help, but we insist on our fair share. And as far as the mechanism goes, allow me a word on the island of Ireland. The bottom line is that mistakes were made in the process leading up to the decision. And I deeply regret that. But in the end, we got it right. And I can reassure you that my Commission will do its utmost to protect the peace of Northern Ireland, just as it has done throughout the entire Brexit process. Honourable members, the battle against the virus is a marathon and not a sprint. It needs foresight, endurance, and stamina. Almost every day we hear news of different variants and how contagious they are. We do not yet have the full picture when it comes to the effectiveness of treatments and vaccines on new strains. But we do know these variants will continue to emerge. And we do know that we need to anticipate and prepare immediately. And this is why we start our new HERA project now, with launching our preparedness agenda against new variants next week. We need to adapt our regulations to this new challenge. We need rapid sequencing and clinical characterization of new mutations. And we need systematic sample and data sharing across networks and labs. Because to defeat the virus, we need to know as much detail about it as possible. In parallel, we will tackle a second challenge. As I said, we're dealing with completely new mRNA vaccines, never manufactured at scale before. One of the current bottlenecks is, for example, linked to just 2 synthetic molecules. If we had just 250 grams more of these molecules, companies say, they could produce 1 million more doses of vaccine. And this is why we need more coordination on the supply of key ingredients. We need to improve manufacturing surge capacity. And we need to boost cooperation between the public and the private sector. And this will be the core task of HERA. Because we must ensure that despite future mutants, we will be safe next winter and beyond. Honourable members, we all know that the information we have on the virus and the vaccines can change by the hour. And this is why we will set up a contact group between the European Parliament and the Commission. And I will do my utmost to ensure that you are able to scrutinise all the contracts we have signed, because I know that trust needs transparency.